This is Pisana, a village in rural Eastern Cape on the edge of the province in KwaZulu-Natal. Struggling stalwarts, the likes of Winnie Madikizela Mandela and Oliver Tambo, were born and bred in the area. Some 15 kilometers away from Pisana town lives the Mbofana family. Over the years, they were blessed with one daughter and 10 sons. One of the 10 is 21-year-old Mbaliso Mbofana, who plays in the rightful back position for Bizana Pondo Chiefs. Like his teammates, he did not have any off-season as the club was involved in promotional playoffs that they won in Vaal to be crowned the 2020 ABC Multiple League champions. He has been in camp with the team ever since, as Bizana are taking part in the GladAfrica Championship. The Christmas break came just in time as he was homesick. He says he was born and bred in this area in Ndlovu section. He says his parents have taught him all he knows about life and all its ramifications. He adds that he is happy to be back home with his family.
When we were seven,
His club chairman has grown a soft spot for him.
Mbaliso is a special boy that really amazed me. In fact, he surprised me. And the first week when he came and I said, no, this young man is not ready. And the coaches said to me, no, just wait and see, chairman. We will just play 2 games for you, you will see. Right now he's my favorite player in the right back position. So it's amazing, when I read his story, whenever he was going to training, he used to just jog all the way 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers away from town, from Njokweni, if you know Njokweni in Pisana. He used to run from Njokweni to the grounds just outside Pisana in Emapanoini. He didn't even play a game on the SAB. Came from promotional league straight to ABC Mutsipe. Now he's on what you call GladAfrica Championship. So he's a special kid that I expect a lot, and I believe is an inspiration for all the kids in and around Pisana.
The young man is aiming for the stars as he sees himself being poached by bigger clubs in the near future. A few years ago, no one knew about Bizana Pondo Chiefs FC. The side plies its trade in the GladAfrica Championship. After Nkosinathi Mduduzi took over the team as its chairman in 2015, it started making a name for itself. However, Mduduzi is not taking any credit. He says his late friend, Lwandile Ndimeni, came up with the idea of having a properly set up team in the area. Mduduzi, who has always been fond of football, didn't hesitate. For him, it's a way of alleviating poverty in Pisana.
I would like to put a challenge, or a request rather, to all the scouts and all the well-formed developments to come and scout these young boys from these remote areas like Pisana and others in the country, because I believe if they can do that, we'll have more of these quality players joining into the small young teams of the national team up to the senior national team.
This spirit is still living with the family and with the community as well, with the Bizana District as well, because wherever we go, we find that people are talking about Lwandile, and that I'm the father of the giant, according to them.
Following the club's promotion to the professional ranks of South African football a couple of months ago, they are faced with a predicament. They couldn't find any nearby stadium that met the standards of professional football. they have been forced to play their home matches in another province, more than 200 kilometers from their base. Bizana have since adopted the Gqabi Stadium in Umlazi as their interim home.
The issue of the facilities are a serious challenge from the area where we come from, which is Pisana. Over the years, when we were promoting our team from SAB League to ABC Municipal League, now GladAfrica Championship, it has been an area of concerns, of concern from both ourselves and the local football association in Pisana, because it has been evident and it's been clear that very soon we're going to have a club. I must say though that the plan that we had initially was not to have a club playing in the provincial setup this short. We had planned for at least 5 years.
For this season, the mandate is to retain their status in the GladAfrica Championship.
We're going to stay in this division and make sure that we retain the status. It's going to be good for Bizana people because we want to take it to a next step further to go to PSL. What are we saying? We're saying we're creating employment, infrastructures, hotels, this and that, more stadiums, more people of Bizana are going to be employed. So if you're going to now be panicking and saying, hey, but you need experience, coach, where must you go and work, my brother? I might ask you that question. Maybe somebody will answer me at home. We need to stay here so I can earn the experience, so I can go back to Bizana when the fields are right, when the hotels are right, when all the hospitals are right, all the malls are right. Then we can say, now we are home, we are welcome, now we can stay in this place. We are coming to Bizana.
Our fans are truly behind us, even though we are playing away from home. We will keep on fighting, even though it's not easy. The game keeps on coming thick and fast. Midweek, weekend, it's tough. But the aim for this season is just to maintain our status in the GladAfrica Championship.
Although the side kept all the players that were with them in the lower ranks, they have also managed to acquire experienced campaigners. Mbongeni Mzimela, who made his name at Amazulu over the years, is now one of Pisana's key players.
They know
that I've got experience, but all I'm here to do is to bring hope, because the fact that they are playing alongside someone they've been watching on TV for years, that gives them more faith. Mistakes are there, but as a team, we will rectify some of them along the way.
The fact that the club is playing its home matches in Durban hasn't gone down well with the people in Pisana. The process of building a stadium in Pisana is underway.
The mayor from Tata KSD, they came to my municipality and say that while we have not finished the stadium, we need to take the boys to Tata. And also in that discussion, we are not far away from that, because we don't want the boys to go and play in KZN.
We've got an objective that at least by 2021, one soccer team from Bizana must play in professional football or semi-professional football, and the Pondo Chiefs has achieved that.
I would like people to know Bizana Pondo Chiefs is a stepping ladder for a poor kid where there is no hope.
Even though the club has relocated to Durban, its supporters back home remain optimistic.
We must have patience to all what is happening and wait for the fruitful results at the end of the day, as we know that our boys are still new to where they are. But I promise at the end of the day we'll smile.
I do agree. Let us not just put pressure on the boys, because where they are now, they're still fresh or they're still new. So what must we do is just support them and pray for them, then the rest will come.
Bizana Pondo Chiefs want to be an inspiration to other rural villages by succeeding against all odds. They hope that the coronavirus pandemic will soon be a thing of the past, as they are yearning for the opportunity to showcase their talent in front of their fans. Mduduzi, Ndlovu and Gqabi, Njokweni for SABC News. Pisana in Eastern Cape.
And amid the global COVID-19